Very good evening, all the medicos. We are having the honor to have Dr. Rahul with us, Dr. Rahul Ranjan from DAMS Patna, rank 32 INICET examination. So, beta, the whole DAMS family congrats you for this awesome achievement.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, how you are feeling, beta, after this success, after this awesome success?
Sir, I'm very excited, very happy. It's like way too much than I expected. So I'm very happy, sir.
That's great, beta. So now we will use this platform to share your success story. Like you are our pre-foundation student, you have joined us in very second year. So now let's start. Like, what was the experience of last INICT? Like, I'm asking all the questions so that every student listening to you can use your feedback for the upcoming examination, upcoming NEET, upcoming INICT examination. So the first important point. But how was the paper like? If you do the analysis of the paper was on the difficult side or moderate, or what was your experience?
Sir, I think paper was moderate. This time, I think there was many short questions were there as compared to many long clinical type. But again, options were very tricky. So and previous year topics were very much repeated even this time. So I think, yeah, I will call it a moderate paper.
And how many
Yes, sir.
MCQs you attempted? With how many MCQs you attempted?
Sir, I attempted 195 questions.
195. That's you played very
Yes.
aggressive game. That's great. Now, but coming on the basic learning, okay, like in the pre-foundation, when you join our face-to-face lecture, how was your experience in the second year, and what is the importance of first and second year subjects in your success?
Yes, sir. For this, I would like to thank Tushar Mehta sir because due to his orientation only, he visited our college and gave us orientation about why we should start preparation early. And I think it was a very good decision to join DAMS in second year itself because basic concepts start I think get start building from that time only. And like in INICET also the majority focus is on first and second year subjects only. So it was a very good to have a like concepts get our concepts cleared. And then when we went back from classes and then when I read textbooks, standard textbooks, I felt uh, very easy to grasp those concepts. And also I had clear focus on about which topics I had to mark as important and which which topics to leave. So it was a very good. I got a very clear perspective from joining DAMS at second year, I will say.
So, but the notes you made in the second year, like self-written notes, what was the importance of self-written notes? Like every faculty, we focus on, okay, we should write our own notes. So, what do you feel like after getting
Yes,
double-digit rank in very first attempt? What do you feel that what was a game changer? If I ask you, okay, but out of multiple options, which was a game changer, which was most responsible for this success?
definitely DAMS के notes were gold standard. I still think कि, I only used DAMS की notes for my preparation. So in exam I felt कि like almost every question I was reading, I felt कि it was somewhere in my notes. The only thing it was confusing where कि options में थोड़े confusing हो रहे हैं या दो options eliminate करने के बाद थोड़े confusing हो, but everything I felt कि notes सही था सर. और सम TND से भी बहुत सारे मतलब क्वेश्चंस मैच करे मेरे एग्जाम्स में. तो आई वुड से कि सर डैम्स के नोट्स वेर डेफिनेटली वेरी गुड.
You use one word कि after attending all the lectures, you used to read the gold standard books.
Yes.
What I feel as a faculty, I feel that this thing is missing in most of the students, like role of gold standard books. You attend the lecture, you make your own notes, then you are not skipping your gold standard book. What was the role of those gold standard books, and what advice you want to give to the juniors?
But I'll definitely tell them to read standard books because it gives you some front and back knowledge along with the notes. And it's definitely help with the professional exams. And also there are some tables and some important points which you think this might be important. So we just add it to our notes and all. So it after all we get just a wholesome notes from reading those books also. So I will definitely recommend them to read the standard books from the starting itself. Yes.
That's great. So what I'm getting from your words, we are sharing the success story of Dr. Rahul ranked 32 in last INICET exam. So now I'm using this platform so that all the students listening to you should take this strong message that we should not skip the gold standard books. We should have some
Yes.
notes, gold standard notes with the help of which we should crack our basic gold standard books. Now, after coming to the third year, Vita, like I feel that was a lockdown period for you when you were in the third year.
Yes.
So what was the experience like? You attended our live lectures on eMedicoz. What was the role of those live interactive session in your success?
I think the lockdown period was a great boon for me because we don't have to attend any classes, and the whole day I used to sit and do the lectures from the DAMS, and it was a very productive period for me. I'll say, like I think it is one of the factors. Like I got a good rank in this appearing tests only. So online classes were also good. I used to watch recorded lectures because live it used to take too much time. So I used to watch it on 1.5x and do the recorded lectures itself. So in the lockdown period, I completed my notes. Some like class के कुछ जो भी छूट जाते थे, तो I completed those with the online lectures, and yeah, I used the lockdown period very nicely, and I'm very glad.
Because of which you got this rank. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि
Yes, sir.
लॉकडाउन पीरियड को आपने properly utilize किया. And I always say yes,
Yes, sir.
that was a golden opportunity for those students to get a rank and to perform, to give their best, because obviously when you are occupied in the college, the whole day was
Yes,
possible for you to give so many hours, which was there possible in lockdown period. And I should take this message कि yeah, whatever the circumstances there, we should take the best advantage of those things. Yeah, that's great. So we again congrats you for this success. And I feel in double digit rank in very first attempt, beta ये बहुत बड़ी achievement है, which will lifelong, it will boost up your confidence कि yeah, in the very first attempt I got this double digit rank. That's great. So now, beta, coming on the final year and internship, how you handle, like you make your class notes, and what you are saying, everything was from the class notes. You made those notes in the second year, third year. When you were in the final year, what was your strategy?
sir. Final year again. I made the notes from the AMS itself, and handmade notes I made, and I also used to read books that. But when I started my internship, then hours become a little strict. So I focused only on notes from then onwards. So in my internship, I was used to read notes and do questions and tests only. So from internship onwards, I started regular GTs and proper revision from the notes.
What I'm getting from your words, that you completed everything before internship. So, beta, what was the role of on-time completion of the 19 subjects? जो मैं आपसे बात पूछ रहा हूँ कि the before starting your internship, you completed everything. Your all 19 subjects notes were with you. Was
Yes, sir.
those 19 subjects revision possible only if only you have completed those notes? That's why the revision was possible in the internship, and you revise those notes with the help of MCQs, GTs, SWT. So if I take from your words, on-time completion of the notes is mandatory. We should complete. We should go with the discipline learning. What I'm getting from your words.
Yes, sir, definitely. सर अगर नोट्स मेरे कंप्लीट ना होते तो सर इंटर्नशिप में मेरे पास इतना टाइम नहीं था कि मैं कर पाता फिर अगेन
That's
एंड फिर दैट वुड क्रिएट अननेसेसरली पैनिक है ना कि नहीं हुआ ये नहीं हुआ तो डेफिनेटली सर.
But I will request every medico to take this message very strongly. Yes, before starting internship, or whenever we start our revision, our subject should be 19 subjects should be over on time. On time completion is one of the basic required. So you can say basic requirement for getting a good rank in all central institutes, or you can say NEET examination. Now in the internship, beta, what was the level of GTs, SWT you appeared for T&D test and discussion MCQs? If I compare with the last exam where you got this rank 32 with our T&D, so where you will compare the level of MCQs?
Sir, TND levels were very nice. Questions were very nice, very clinical. I think TND के questions were little tougher as compared to the uh, original exam, INICET exam. I felt even the last CBT I gave. In CBT, I got a rank of a 28, All India rank. So,
28. You
and
proved your actual success rank, yeah?
yes, sir. So I felt it was very comparable all throughout, and it did not felt at a moment ki like actual exam hai. Just like it was another day, and I was giving another GT, and like
So now coming on the MCQs beta, how many MCQs, like everybody must be asking, okay, how many MCQs you used to do your during internship when you have completed all the class notes and you revise all the class notes? I will be asking you two questions. One question, how many time you revise and how many MCQs you used to do?
I think I have went through entire 19 subjects almost 4 or 5 times.
4 to 5 times.
Four, 4 to 5 times I completed my revision before giving my final exam. And as far as MCQs are concerned, I think when I read the subject, I used to first complete the subject, then I did some PYQs, and then I used to do questions like 50 questions, some days even 30, some day even 20 questions. Not like I used to do every day consistently. So some days were good, some days were like okay,
Average.
okay.
So any special trick you use during internship, any special strategy you want to share with your juniors? Okay, yeah, this was the thing which worked for you. You can share with your juniors.
सर नोट्स के अलावा सर वन थिंग आई लाइक टू टेल कि मैंने खुद से भी बहुत सारा कंसोलिडेट किया था. आई यूज्ड टू लाइक रिड्यूस माय नोट्स एंड I prepared a 20th notebook as per like as everyone advised.
बहुत
So
बढ़िया.
it was my go through before any I went for any GTs or any test. I just used to go through 20 30 pages for the high yield which I have prepared, and that was very helpful. And even sometimes like I'm not doing anything, so I just went through those pages to keep in touch with those volatile topics. This was very important, I think, because conceptual questions are like once you get the concept, there is a possibility that even if you do not revise, you might get it right. But some volatile topics needs to be constantly revised.
After giving this last INICET exam and then getting this awesome rank of rank 32, any special message you want to share with the students who are preparing for the next examination now, beta?
Yes, sir, I would like to tell them ki, sir, like just initially when I started giving GTs, my score were not very good. I started with like from 40% onwards, and it took a very long time to reach like 70 and 75%. So
Very
this
honest,
is the gap when most
honest,
of the
honest
students
thing
think,
you are saying.
no, it's not improving and it's not working, it's not working. I'd like to tell them ki it will work, just have patience. It takes time, but when it starts improving, it just gradually goes and goes on. So this is and just another thing I'll like to tell them ki just have one source and have it like revised multiple times than having FOMO of any other missing and something else. And yes, that is the pretty much two things. If they do it right, I think rank is inevitable.
Very great, very honest feedback you are sharing with us. Okay,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
you should go with one source, and initially you may get less marks, but you
Yes,
should
sir.
you should revise it again and again, and one day will definitely you will be getting good marks and good rank. That's great, Peter. That's and you use one word, one source, revise multiple time. So what I will be using this platform because now in 2022, like I will be share because I want every student listening to us should come out of the comfort and they should write their own class notes like you had done. And I'm very happy you shared this point कि you concise everything in 20 30 pages. That was high yielding topics. फिर ये तो मैंने रिवाइज करना ही करना है मैं और कुछ करूँ ना करूँ
Yes,
this page I have to and that is possible only when you follow one source. So obviously better.
yes,
And
sir.
between quantity and quality, if I want to choose now that after getting rank 32, so I'm getting from your message, okay, yes, we should concentrate on the quality and we should revise it multiple times. That's great. Concise word, concise notes. Any special message, any special trick you want to share with the juniors for concise notes, beta?
Sir, I think it varies and it's very customized according to each and everyone. Something that might be easy for me, something might be difficult for others. So it's a very individual notebook. It's very customized. Whatever you feel that you need to revise this and you are making these mistakes in these topics, that should be your priority. And I think yes, sir, it's very customized as according to its.
Again, we are having the honor to have Dr. Rahul with us, and thanks a lot, beta, giving such valuable, such honest feedback, sharing with your success story. At the last, any special message for your parents, beta, because of whom you are here, because of whom we are conducting
Yes,
this interview and having this session. So, any special message for your parents?
yes, sir. I would like to thanks my parents very much for their constant support and believing in me that one day I could do it. Getting into AIIMS was like a UG dream, but again, it was not like exam was not that good, so I had to compromise. But like getting into AIIMS was always in my mind. Ki someday maybe I will get to go into AIIMS, and I think it's now getting possible. So they are very happy, and it's like only from their support and guidance I have been able to do this. I'd like to thank them very much.
And can we convey our regards, convey our wishes to them, because I feel, Kale, this rank in very first attempt is a big achievement, not only of yours but of your whole family, beta. So convey our wishes in regard to them. And at the last, any special message for DAMS faculties, beta?
Yes, I'm very grateful to entire DAMS entire family. It was like a very awesome experience, starting from the second year when I started my journey and um, till the rank. I'd like to thank each and everyone for this concepts and notes. Everything was very. I had a very great experience with DAMS. Like I'm very happy. I choose DAMS and like I'm very happy, sir.
Thank you, beta. Thank you, and we wish you very best of luck. And we are confident, that way, the honesty you are showing in this session. Honestly, you work so hard for getting this rank. You will definitely excel in the upcoming years. And our best wishes with you, beta. Thank you. Thanks for your valuable time, beta. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.